My friends, today I'm not here to tell you what to believe. I'm here to show you how to think. Because once you train your mind to think the right way, no problem will be too big, no obstacle will be permanent, and no dream will feel impossible. Most people don't fail because they're not smart or because they're lazy. They fail because they think the wrong way. Real success isn't about talent, it's about mindset. Everywhere you look, you'll hear people complaining. Complaints about jobs, salaries, governments, families, and even about luck. But here's the truth. Complaining doesn't change anything. It's the easiest thing to do. Anyone can sit and say, life isn't fair, I didn't get opportunities like others. But what does that achieve? Nothing. Complaining only wastes your time, drains your energy, and keeps you stuck in the same place. Winners don't complain. They create solutions. If something is broken, they fix it. If they don't like their situation, they change it. And if they can't change it instantly, they start moving toward a solution instead of staying stuck in frustration. Every great company, every successful person, and every major invention came from someone who saw a problem and decided to solve it. Facebook wasn't built because Mark Zuckerberg complained about staying connected. It was built because he created something better. Airbnb didn't come from whining about hotel prices. Its founders took action and changed the travel industry forever. The truth is, life is unfair. Some people are born rich while others have to struggle for every single opportunity. That's reality. But here's the secret. The people who win are not the ones who start with the most money or resources. They are the ones who stop complaining about what they lack and instead focus on what they can do with what they have. So the next time you catch yourself complaining, ask, what action can I take? Even the smallest step forward is more powerful than sitting still with a negative mindset. The people who truly succeed aren't the ones who never face challenges. They're the ones who refuse to let those challenges define them. Waiting for someone else to fix your life won't work. The government won't save you. Your boss won't suddenly double your salary, and the world won't magically become fair. But you have the power to take action. The moment you shift your focus from problems to solutions, you'll start seeing opportunities everywhere. Now let's talk about patience. Everyone wants success, but very few are willing to wait for it. We live in a world where people expect quick money, instant fame, and fast results. But nothing truly valuable is built overnight. Look at Apple, Amazon, and Tesla. They didn't become giants in a year. They were built step by step, year after year, with patience, persistence, and a long-term vision. Amazon started as just an online bookstore. For years, it barely made profit. People doubted Jeff Bezos and laughed at the idea of buying online. But he wasn't thinking about the next few months. He was focused on the next few decades. That's why Amazon is one of the most powerful companies today. Most people, however, think only about today. They chase quick jobs, quick money, and quick rewards. And when they don't see instant results, they quit. That's why they never reach their true potential. Success takes time, just like farming. A farmer plants seeds, waters them, and waits months before seeing crops. He doesn't dig up the soil every day to check if the seed is growing. He trusts the process. In life, you must do the same. The difference between winners and quitters is patience. If you think long term, you won't be shaken by small failures or delays. You'll focus on growth, not instant results. So ask yourself, where do I want to be in 5 years? 10 years? If you don't have an answer, you're already falling behind. And yes, failure will come. But failure is not the opposite of success. It's a part of it. Every great leader, inventor, and entrepreneur failed many times before winning. The difference is, successful people learn from failure, while others let it stop them. Thomas Edison failed over 1,000 times before creating the light bulb. Steve Jobs was even fired from Apple, the company he founded. But they didn't stop. They turned failure into fuel, and because of that, the world changed. Society teaches us to fear failure, but the truth is, if you're not failing, you're not trying hard enough. Failure is simply feedback. It tells you what doesn't work so you can find what does. Just like a child learning to walk, they fall again and again, but they don't quit. They keep trying until walking becomes natural. If you want to grow, you must embrace failure. Don't ask, what if I fail? Instead ask, what will I learn if I fail? The more you fail, the more you learn. And the more you learn, the closer you get to success. Another powerful truth, the people you surround yourself with will shape your future. If you spend time with complainers, excuse makers, and lazy people, you'll become one of them. But if you surround yourself with ambitious, hardworking, and positive people, they'll inspire you to become better. Energy is contagious. Habits are contagious. Mindsets are contagious. That's why the world's most successful leaders and entrepreneurs always surround themselves with strong teams, mentors, and friends who push them to grow. So ask yourself, are the people around you pushing you forward or pulling you back? If they fill your mind with doubt and negativity, it may be time to move on. Remember, not everyone is meant to stay in your life forever. But at the same time, you must also become the right kind of person for others. You can't attract ambitious, positive people if you're always complaining, gossiping, or wasting time. Improve yourself, and the right people will naturally come into your circle. And finally, never stop learning. Many people believe learning ends after school, but that's just the beginning. The most successful people in the world are lifelong learners. Elon Musk still studies new fields. Warren Buffett spends most of his day reading. They know that the moment you stop learning, you stop growing. Knowledge is the most valuable asset in today's world. Technology, industries, and opportunities change fast. If you don't keep learning, you'll be left behind. But if you stay curious and keep improving, you'll always stay ahead. Learning isn't just about books. It's about experiences, mistakes, conversations, and mentors. Every failure, every challenge, and every new idea teaches you something. If you make learning a daily habit, you'll always have an edge. And here's the final piece of advice. Whether you're an entrepreneur or an employee, start thinking like an owner. Don't just do the minimum. Don't just follow orders. Look for ways to improve, take responsibility, and solve problems. People who think like entrepreneurs stand out. They don't blame others. They don't wait for opportunities. They create them. Howard Schultz wasn't the founder of Starbucks, but he thought like an entrepreneur and transformed it into a global brand. The same can happen in your life. Stop thinking like everyone else. Stop waiting. Stop complaining. And stop fearing. Train your mind to see solutions. Embrace patience. Learn from failure. Surround yourself with the right people and never stop learning. Because once you start thinking the right way, the world will open its doors to you. Thank you.